How to write a poem. 1. Tools. Oxford English Dictionary, pen and paper, or word processor. Instructions. Identify all words in the Oxford English Dictionary with the register label vulgar slang. Arrange the definitions as determined by the dictionary compilers in alphabetical order to produce an Abesterian poem.
Firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the recipe. I started writing a poem in response, not by following the recipe, but rather trying to rearrange the ingredients in an alphabetical order. Words like Abecedarian all alphabetical and arrange as by compilers. Definitions determined, dictionary. English identified in instructions, label order, Oxford poem. Produce register. Slang there to vulgar with words. I constructed a poem using all of these words.
2. Tools. Computer or scientific calculator, 2 dice, a copy of Roget's Thesaurus, pen and paper or word processor. Instructions. Use the computer or calculator to generate a random number between 1 and 1000. Open the copy of Roget's Thesaurus to the entry corresponding to the generated number. Without reading further than the first item in each, select a group of nouns, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs. Throw the dice to generate a number between 2 and 12 and count that many items into the selected group. Write down or type the word or phrase landed on. Throw one or both dice and repeat the process as many times as indicated to make a line. When done, throw the dice once more and repeat as many times as indicated to construct a stanza. On completion, throw again to determine the number of stanzas and repeat to finish your poem.
Firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the recipe. I started writing a poem in response, not by following the recipe, but rather trying to rearrange the ingredients to produce a different kind of analytical cake. I began by listing my favourite words in order of appearance. Words like dice, first item, adjectives, dice, many items, write, or type, dice, many times, indicated, line, done, dice once more, many times, indicated, again, completion, and determine. During the process of listing these words, I realised that the word dice could easily be seen concealed within the words adjectives and indicated, which occurs twice. Furthermore, I found the word items rearranged within the word times, and that both words only appear after the word many, concealed within the words completion and determine. Following this detailed analysis of your codes, I constructed a poem using all of these words.
3. Tools. Computer with internet access and web browser, word processor. Instructions. Go to the Wikipedia entry for the largest shopping malls in the world. Copy all text found in the remarks column and paste into the word processor. Cut up, erase and/or insert line breaks, all optional, to make a poem.
Firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the recipe. I started writing a poem in response, but accidentally went to the Wikipedia entry for the largest shouldered mammals in the world. I copied all text found in the remarks column and pasted it into the word processor. Words like The Indian bison is the most massive shouldered of the even-toed ungulates that are still alive, standing 220 Christodoulos Makris at the shoulder. The extinct giant bison may be the largest shouldered bovid in the fossil record, with an estimated shoulder of up to 250 Christodoulos Makris. However, the extinct Irish elk could have had shoulders spanning up to 430 Christodoulos Makris across, about twice the maximum span for a moose's antlers. Both camels can grow 250 Christodoulos Makris tall at the shoulder, or 345 Christodoulos Makris if you include the hump. I constructed a poem using all these words.
4. Tools. A copy of Shakespeare's complete works. 14 blank A4 sheets, scissors, glue, digital camera, computer with internet access and Photoshop or other image editing software. Instructions. Rip 14 pages out of Shakespeare's complete works at random. Using the scissors, cut each ripped page in half, then each in half again, then in half again, then in half again, then, optionally, in half again. Select 14 of the resulting pieces from each original page and glue each piece onto a different blank A4 sheet at arbitrary places on each sheet. When finished, photograph each sheet and upload onto the computer, magnifying each image so that all print is clearly legible. Publish the images online as a sequence of 14 visual sonnets.
Firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the recipe. I started ripping 14 pages out of books, but I don't think any of them were Shakespeare's complete works at random. I cut each ripped page in half, then each in half again, then in half again, then in half again, then optionally in half again. I selected 14 of the resulting pieces from each original page and glued each piece onto a different blank A4 sheet at arbitrary places on each sheet. I constructed a poem using all of these words when I was asked to leave the poetry library by a member of the Centre security personnel.
5. Tools. Pen and paper or word processor, cash or credit card. Instructions. Buy a ticket for a train journey that lasts for at least 1 hour. Once on board, copy out everything you happen to read during the journey. Information printed on your ticket, the cover of other passengers' books, magazines or newspapers, and assorted text that arouses your curiosity. Public announcements or advertisements placed inside your carriage, signage on the landscape you travel past, flyers, etc. On your return home, arrange all compiled text into a prose poem with the title, How to Read.
Firstly, I wanted to say thank you for the recipe. I took a train with you this morning from Belfast to Derry, which lasted more than 1 hour. All I happened to read during the journey was the following, which appeared in a metal frame by the window. The photo album company, please remove the protective film on both sides of the styrene before use. Promote it, frame, TM. Front-loading wall or door-mounted system. Front-loading spring opening and closing for convenient change of insert/poster, etc. Non-glass, break-resistant, clear, anti-reflective front sheet can be reversed to give reflective look. Aluminium frame surround, wall or door mounted, etc. by fixing points inside the frame. Complete with fixing kit. A4 certificate size. 21 by 29.7 Christodoulos Makris. Sizes approximate. On my return home, I will construct a prose poem using all of these words.